Hello and welcome to another Royal Reviewer article, review and critique, courtesy of the Daily Mail Online, posted in the female section. This article was written by Emily Chan and was published on the 10th of May 2018. Now the title grabbed my attention because it reads, "Revealed! The Queen is expected to get a sneak peek of Meghan's dress before the royal wedding after approving Kate's," that's Catherine's, gown 3 weeks before her big day. Well, first of all, the title made me a little bit laugh because how can you reveal that something is only expected? So that kind of made me chuckle a little bit. But anyway, it is very interesting. Anyway, let's carry on and read a little bit more. It says, "The Queen is expected to be given a special preview of Meghan's wedding dress. She is believed to have seen the Duchess of Cambridge's gown ahead of her big day. It comes after multiple sources, I'm not sure who those sources are, revealed Meghan's dress is by Ralph and Russo. Prince Harry may want Meghan's dress to be a complete surprise, but his grandmother the Queen will be given a sneak peek before the big day." Well, I love how they've switched it to will be given a sneak peek, whereas before it was expected. And of course, I would probably say that Ralph and Russo is the favourite and most likely to be the wedding dress designer because Prince Harry was spotted leaving where their offices are located, which kind of indicates that Ralph and Russo are involved somewhere and probably in the main dress. Anyway, the Queen is expected to see Meghan's gown, believed to be by Ralph and Russo, in order to approve it before the royal wedding next week. Well, like I say, I'm very much doubtful it's to approve it. It is, of course, Meghan's choice what she walks down the aisle in. The Queen does not formally have to approve any dress. There is no protocol suggesting that. However, like I say, I'm sure the Queen would just like to have a little bit of a look, and maybe Meghan, out of deference to the Queen, to kind of get the Queen involved. Anyway, the 92-year-old monarch is believed to have seen the Duchess of Cambridge's Alexander McQueen gown 3 weeks before the big day in 2011, according to US Weekly. Now, I'm not entirely sure how they know that, but anyway, let's carry on. It comes after multiple sources revealed to the Mail that Ralph and Russo has designed Meghan's £100,000 wedding gown, still not sure how they know that much about the cost, which will be hand-stitched and heavily beaded. Well, again, we don't know it will be hand-stitched and heavily beaded because the gown that was posted online, the pictures I'm sure you've seen, I made a video about it, we don't actually know that that is the dress, and we certainly don't know what the cost is. Like I say, that dress that was seen may just have been one that was shown on a runway, or may even be from a lookbook. I don't think Meghan will have had one necessarily off the peg or that has been paraded down a runway at a fashion show. Speaking on Lorraine, royal correspondent Emily Andrews confirmed that the Queen will get a special preview of the dress. Again, I'm not quite sure how she knows, but let's run with it anyway. The Queen is also going to see a sneak peek of Meghan's dress because she has to approve it beforehand, she said. Meghan is expected to wear a more formal gown for the day of her wedding, before changing into a more glamorous dress for the evening reception at Frogmore House. According to royal commentator Omid Scobie, the gown has been completed and has already been delivered to Windsor Castle. Again, not entirely sure how he knows this, but Windsor Castle does make sense as a good place to hold the dress if indeed it has been completed, and at least we'd like to think that by now it probably has been completed. Posting on Twitter, he wrote, "Sources confirm that Meghan's wedding dress is finished and safely hidden at Windsor Castle until the big day." I really wish that these sources would be revealed. If they are to be believed, then hopefully they are people that are actually in the know and not making it up, perhaps people from even inside Windsor Castle. "Just one person left to see it," he says, the Queen. Meghan will privately show the gown to Her Majesty later this week, just like Catherine did before she married William. It comes after the Ralph and Russo Haute Couture Atelier team visited the Royal School of Needlework, which was responsible for the bespoke lace on Catherine's wedding dress last week. Meghan previously wore a £56,000 semi-sheer black evening dress from the label for her official engagement portrait. And there we have it. So that was the entirety of the article, quite a short one. Again, kind of speculation, nothing has been confirmed, so please bear that in mind. However, it does seem most likely that Windsor Castle would be a good place to store the dress, and seeing as the Queen spends quite a lot of time at Windsor, I'm sure curiosity would get the better of her and that she'd like to take a little sneaky peek, and I'm sure Meghan is quite excited to show the Queen too. So if you have enjoyed this video, then please give it a big old thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. From me in Shropshire, goodbye.